Black holes obey one rule. There is a limit to how large they can ever grow. Physics wrote that rule, and something in the southern sky has ignored it. This is Cosmion. Point it at any question in the universe, and it will show you the answer, whether you can bear it or not. We point it at a ghost measurement, a black hole so large that many astronomers refuse to believe it exists. Its name is Phoenix A. By the end of this, you will know why the biggest thing ever measured might be real, might be impossible, and why both answers should worry you. Stay for the number. It arrives like a verdict. Start at the bottom of the world. Antarctica, 2010. A telescope built into the polar ice was mapping the oldest light in existence. Its instruments run colder than deep space itself, hunting for the shadows of the largest structures ever formed. And in the constellation Phoenix, 5.8 billion light-years away, it found one. A cluster of thousands of galaxies, 1,000 trillion suns of mass, wrapped around something ferociously bright. They called it the Phoenix Cluster, and almost immediately, the numbers started coming back wrong. Galaxy clusters this old are supposed to be settled, retired. Their gas hangs in a permanent fever, too hot and too thin to collapse into anything new. Astronomers even have a name for it: the cooling problem. Great clusters simply do not make stars like this anymore. The Phoenix Cluster is giving birth to more than 700 suns worth of new stars every single year. Our entire galaxy manages one or two. Something at the center is driving all of it, cooling the fever, feeding the nurseries. And when astronomers modeled what that engine would have to be, how much gravity, how much power, the mathematics handed them a monster. At the heart of the cluster's central galaxy sits a black hole. Not a large one, the largest one ever measured. Models point to a mass close to 100 billion suns. Say that number slowly. 100 billion suns. Ton 618, the largest black hole ever confirmed, is 66 billion. This thing, if it is real, makes the record holder look unfinished. Its event horizon would be so wide that light itself would need more than 3 weeks to cross it. A radio message sent from one side would take almost a month to reach the other. Place it where our sun is, and its edge would swallow every planet and every probe we have ever launched, and keep going, 60 times past the orbit of Neptune. Voyager has been flying away from us for 50 years. Against this horizon, it would not have left the doorstep. And that is exactly the problem. Because black holes are not allowed to be this big. There is a law written into the physics of feeding, and it has a name: the Eddington limit. A feeding black hole makes light. That light pushes the next meal away. Feed it faster, and it blows its own food out of reach. Growth has a ceiling built into physics itself. Run that physics for the entire age of the universe, and you get a maximum size. Around 50 billion suns. That is where black holes are supposed to stop. Phoenix A may be double it. So the explanations get desperate. Maybe it was born huge, collapsing straight out of a primordial cloud when the universe was young. A black hole with no parent star at all. Maybe it has spent 13 billion years swallowing whole galaxies, one after another. But even that is barely enough. To reach 100 billion suns, it would need to consume the matter of a Milky Way, and then another, and then another. Or maybe the ceiling itself is wrong. And if the ceiling is wrong, our entire picture of how galaxies and their black holes grow up together needs rewriting. But now comes the part of this story that never makes the headlines. Phoenix A has never been confirmed. Nobody has watched stars orbit it. Nobody has photographed its shadow. Every giant we have ever confirmed was weighed directly by the whip of stars around it or the glow of its feeding. Phoenix A offers neither. Its mass comes from models, from the X-ray glow of the cluster and the fury of the stars being born around it. Indirect evidence, pointing at an impossible number. Some astronomers think the real mass is far smaller, a mere 20 billion suns, still colossal, still comfortably inside the rules. Others think the number is real, and it is our models that are broken. So we are left standing exactly where the astronomers stand. Two possibilities on the table, and both of them should unsettle you. Either the universe built something beyond its own rules, quietly, in a corner of the southern sky, or the rules we wrote for the universe are wrong, and we have not yet noticed where. Somewhere in the constellation, Phoenix sits either the largest object that has ever existed, or the largest mistake in modern astronomy. And here is the uncomfortable truth. With the telescopes we have today, we cannot tell which. The next generation of instruments may finally weigh it properly. Until then, the king keeps its silence. The lens has shown you the unconfirmed king. So tell me in the comments, do you believe the measurement or do you believe the ceiling? Because next time, we point the lens at the opposite, the one black hole we have actually photographed, the monster in our own back garden, Sagittarius A star.